Okay. Hello. Yeah, I was able to hear me on stream, but not you.
All right, there we
be
go.
back.
Now we are actually back.
Yeah, it is back o'clock, and you know it's back o'clock because it's dinner time.
It is dinner time for Nathan, so all the weird people on the internet get to see him eat.
You're welcome.
They've seen you sneeze now. There's like one more website that you could get on.
Yeah, you're not getting feet pics that easy.
Well, welcome back, everybody. That's how we're starting this stream. So, welcome back to my randomized White 2 Nuzlocke.
Yep.
So, last time we left off, we were going to go grind and fight the second gym. I was like, okay. So, a little behind the scenes baseball. I believe it's this one that he's on.
It's either behind the scenes or inside baseball.
Whatever. Nope.
It's not behind the scenes baseball.
I've seen behind the scenes baseball. Thank you very much. But he is right. But yeah, no, we little behind the scenes. Literally, like 5 minutes after we closed the stream yesterday, I accidentally saved over.
By yesterday, he means last week.
Yeah, whatever. I accidentally saved over everything that we had done, and that, so I had to go catch up. And I'm pretty sure the Pidgeotto that we found on Route 4 north of here, it's a 1% catch. It was the 1% chance on that route.
He was complaining that he wasn't able to encounter another Pidgeotto.
It took me most of like 7 or 8 hours, like actually doing it to find, yep. So yeah, but I found it, and we're fine, and we love them just the same.
Watch it die in like 2 battles.
If you calm down. So anyway, we've got 4Gug. He's the man.
Yep.
We've got DeBongles,
The other man.
the other man. Fox in a box,
A third man.
also a man.
Planets.
He was one that I had to go retrack down. Also
A
a man. Here's
Yee.
again a man, and then Vectos. 4-6 time a man.
A bit of a sausage fest game.
So, how are you gonna deal with all of these bug types in here?
Well, you see, I have a rock, and a bird, and a hell balloon. So, I think somehow between the 3 of those, I think I could handle that. The other thing, though, gross. Just sucked me in.
Yeah, it is really weird in this gym. In the 2 years, it goes from being super duper colorful to like stark white.
Well, like I actually really liked the gym in the original one. Like walking along the spider web was kind of cool. Like
the original one was the one where you had to walk through the honey.
Oh, then I am misremembering.
You're probably mixing it up with Bugsy's Gen 4 gym.
No, because I remember like walking on the spider web. All right, whatever.
I think the walking on spider webs is from Sun and Moon.
It might be.
Yes, or not Sun and Moon X and Y. That's the one where you actually walk on the spider web.
Yeah, that's the one.
Gen 6.
The one where you're walking on a spider web.
Drops.
Yeah,
with like the water drops.
Yes. Yeah, that's...
Leave a message and I'll call you back.
I knew you were going to say that.
Unlikely story.
So, anyway, while I'm gonna get through this, we've got bits to do. Nathan, I said some weird words. Tell me what a randomizer is.
Yes, a randomizer is when things are like lol XD Randors. Hashtag banana waffle. I'm so random.
That was... You just, like, sleeper agent
I
active...
like cereal.
You just, like, sleeper agent... So... Nathan
I was
was
done with it anyway.
Nathan was trying to eat his dinner, and he was trying to get, like, some of the meat off of the bone here, and he just fucking threw it all over the floor. I feel a little bad for laughing, but
We're batting
You
1,000
poor
tonight.
boy.
today it's going well. Oh man. Oh. What?
What?
I am not paying attention. Who's trying to learn Spark?
Your nose pass.
Oh. I didn't
'Cause
realize.
it's a magnet.
Yeah, I guess.
By
Oh,
the way, it gets sparked by level up.
yeah, yeah. I'll take an
'Cause
electric.
it's a magnet.
Yeah, I get it. I'll take an electric move. But no, and I was trying to, for the internet, I was trying to throw a wrench into our normal bit. No, Nathan, tell me what the first of the two rules of a Nuzlocke are.
Well, you see, the first rule of a Nuzlocke is that you gotta give your Pokemons some silly, silly names.
No, unfortunately, that's wrong.
Is it you have to call Crunchy to sweep up the crumbs of the pork chop you flung across the room?
Again, also wrong. You are on thin ice, buddy. One more. You get one.
Pass.
Alright, fine, you're wrong. The first rule of a Nuzlocke is if something faints, it's considered dead. Rusty, our disembodied voice friend, who I am begging to somehow save what the hell this stream has become. Can you give me the second rule of a Nuzlocke?
The second rule of a Nuzlocke is to save what this stream has become somehow.
Well, unfortunately, that's one, not happening, and two, wrong. Can you tell me what the actual second rule of a Nuzlocke is?
It is that you can only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter on a route.
Correct. And so, combining those two factors, it severely limits what we can do, because the Nuzlocke is a challenge, a self-imposed challenge, to make the games harder and more interesting. Oh no, I got sucked in. Gross. Yeah. And so, Rusty, how can the good people at home tell what Pokemon I have?
Well, Ian, you see, if you look on the right of the stream, you can see a tracker. We use an app called Pokelink.
Pokelink? What's that?
It's a tracker.
So you're telling me that that there's an app out there that automatically tracks when you play a Pokemon game in Gens 1, in 2 through 7?
3 through 7.
3 through 7?
Yes.
Wow.
Indeed, there is.
That's incredible. And
Well, what about generations 2 and 8?
Well, you see, I would think that in generations 2 through 8, even though the automatic tracking isn't a thing just yet, something they are working on, you can still track them yourself.
That's true. There is a manual input, even on games that aren't quite supported yet. Or if you just want to, fine, I'll do it myself.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you do. So if you go to patreon.com/Pokelink, you too can get this for yourself.
It's true.
Now
It's linked in the chat.
Yeah. Now we understand that world sucks right now. So if you don't have a lot of dollaros to give, we understand.
There is both a free and a paid version.
So,
Oh my gosh, somebody said sup, guys.
what's up,
I can't read that. But
guys? Somebody said sup, guys. I don't know who
It's
is.
Bitman.
Oh,
Hey,
what's up,
Bitman.
man?
regardless, whoever you are, sup.
What's up?
Sup.
What's good? What it is? Do the thing.
Fine.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
As you can see, I have given DeBongles
The bongles.
the lefties, just so that he just doesn't die. Because I don't want my DeBongles to die.
Then he'd be a die bongles.
He'd be a dead Bongles for sure.
We have to turn the happy face into a little sad face. Or even just like a little face with like X's for eyes.
Instead of the little circly swirls that he's got right
Oh, no,
there.
like, to see how he's got the happy face in his name?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it'd have to be like a dead face, like a...
I already have Thief, so I am not going to do Pursuit. I want to...
Say, Pursuit's a cool move, and I wish it was in competitive still. But in-game, it's not super duper useful.
Nope.
You need to do some swapping around of your team.
Yeah, maybe a little. Okay. I was in fact going to anyway. So, yeah. I love myself a fox in a box and all, but now I'm not using them right now. For some reason, I just don't want to
You
use.
say that you don't want to use your dark types in the bug gym.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. That I don't.
Yeah, he hasn't restricted himself from using items in battles, so he can still do that.
Yeah, no.
He also hasn't changed opposing teams any.
Yeah, no. The opposing teams are actually still all the same. I just changed wild Pokemon. I haven't actually played through Black or White 2, so I want to play, the game. But I also just like randomizers, so best
Who
of
doesn't
both.
like a good randomizer?
It's very good. Best of both worlds there.
Just like that one singer with the alter ego, Garth Brooks.
I'd say one's blonde, Garth Brooks. Man, do we keep making some sick Chris Gaines references.
I will never not think that Garth Brooks' alter ego Chris Gaines is hilarious.
There are some things about your friends that you'll just never understand, and you have to accept those things.
Yeah. Is the country music star Garth Brooks having an alter ego one of those things?
No, I understand that. I don't understand your debilitating, I'm going to call it, fascination with it.
I just think it's such a ludicrous concept.
God, he called my shit out so hard there.
Yeah, I did.
No, as hard as a level
As
19.
hard as he can.
Yeah.
I think DeBongles is just going to kind of be OP for the next gym or two.
Yeah. Yeah, DeBonkles is doing fine.
It's almost like you have a third stage Pokemon at the very beginning of the game.
That's bullshit.
He laid the smiggity.
He did.
Smiggity. 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 Smackdown!
Yeah, I did. Thank you, DeBongles.
That Dwebble is DeGonkles.
Combi.
Really shooting out the big guns here.
Yeah. So, in the underground, part of where I was doing my grinding,
Yeah.
there were Vespiquins in there. And so, he sees a Combi, he's like, nah, I got this. This, that, Got
that
it.
I can handle.
Also, those Vespiquens were given like 400 and 500,
Not bad at that point in
EXP.
the game.
Yeah, no. I zite with them. I don't think I'm too strong. In fact, I still don't think I'm strong enough.
So, you can tell that there aren't bug catchers in this game because the people in the bug gym are clowns.
Yeah.
Bug clowns.
Somehow, that's worse than normal clowns. Yeah, so we're always working towards growing our stream. It is something that
Right now, my objective is to survive.
yeah. We do definitely want to grow our stream. We would love to be able to get affiliated, start doing things like having emotes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's something that we're definitely going towards. But we're not like
I'm going to say 2021, I think, is going to be objective survive.
yeah.
What with the global pandemic and the right-wing nationalist insurrection and such.
Yeah. So
Yorp.
we'd love to do well, but again, this is not ever something that we're not kidding ourselves and thinking that we're gonna be the next, I don't know who's the big streamer right now. We're not gonna be the next Ludwig Ogren or anything like that.
That name means nothing to me.
He's started out as somebody in the melee scene, and now he's kind of grown.
I even kind of followed the melee scene there for a while, and
Oh, you said melee scene. I thought you said mayonnaise scene, and I was like, look, I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum here, but you're going to have to go a little bit deeper into mayonnaise scene
No,
before I start ripping you a new one.
gross. Go deep into the mayonnaise scene. Ah, gross. Ah.
But yeah, we've never really had goals to like do anything with the channel other than what is fun for us.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and yeah, we have a list of games a mile wide that we actually want to actually start playing, especially when we actually have the ability to get in a room with other people.
We really had to put a lot of our channel's plans on hold
Yeah.
when the pandemic happened.
Yep. That's the long and the short of it.
Yeah. So
As far as a personal goal, I'd like to feel safe going to work again
yeah.
before the end of the year.
You know, the fool's dream.
I really legitimately miss my job.
I miss your job too.
I work for a university now, so
You do.
we just literally had today we had the virtual ribbon cutting for our building being open, which I helped set up, and then they're like, all right, nerd, get out of here. I'm like, okay, nerd, because I work in IT.
Nerd.
And so I'm doing a lot of that. Yeah, no, the
It's not great, my dude. Not great.
the dog in the on fire waiting room. This is fine. That's us.
Oh, I know what I want to do in 2021.
What's that, Rusty?
I would like to physically hug my girlfriend.
You know, Rusty, I wouldn't set a goal too high. You're only setting yourself up for disappointment at that point.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh,
it's just, you know, I want you to when you're setting a goal, Rusty, you want to set what's called a SMART goal. And one of the tenets of a SMART goal is that it's attainable. You have to ask yourself, is that something that's really going to happen in the next year?
I want to look here.
So you want to put Venoshock on one of your Pokemon? Because that's super effective on bugs, because it's a poison.
I don't think anybody can know it.
I'm referring to the fact that I'm playing a Gen 1 game where poison is super effective on bug.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Nathan is wrong here.
Intentionally so.
What I heard was... now, I actually do kind of have some big headphones on, and so hearing Nathan, even though he's right next to me, doesn't always work well. But I was thinking he was talking about the...
Which it would actually technically be super effective on his Swaddle and Leavanny.
His Leavanny.
Or his...
Yeah, that's...
Swadloon.
That's what I was hearing. So I was like, I mean...
Which I don't even know if he has a Swadloon in this game. I forget.
I believe he has Swadloon and Leavanny.
I think in the Black and White he does. I don't remember if he has it in Black and White too.
I'm just hoping I'm not going to see a Crustle, because I don't want to deal with a Crustle right now.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
It has been a minute since
I don't either. And this is definitely, like, I may have gotten this far, but I don't remember. Like, I definitely did not get past this city when I first played it, so, like,
yeah,
I do not remember. So I'm just kind of, like, hope you don't have a Crustle, because a Crustle is something that I actually, like, will...
You can just take that one cocoon.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if it would...
Remember how you got birthed out of it?
Well, I thought it would reset when I left the gym.
Well, you were wrong.
Which is nice. And it didn't. They're like, alright, you've gotten up here. You've played our game.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, do you think when Forgug comes to a big city like this, he goes, "We built this city on rock"?
No, Nathan. I think Forgug goes, Forgug!
I mean, I know. But I just wanted to refer to the fact that he was
rock! You wanted to... That's what you wanted to refer to?
Yep. But yes, I know that Forgug is incapable of saying anything but Forgug.
What is...
Bitman, that's interesting. I think I am going to look into what we're tagging our stuff as.
I don't know.
But I don't think we are going to outright
lie.
Mislead.
He has a Swadloon. Yeah.
I appreciate the suggestion, but like we said, we're not like trying to turn this into a job. We'd rather have people like you that are coming to watch because you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, also, that also means that if our person does want to say, it's been a minute since I've seen Pokemon Black 2. Let's go watch that.
Yeah.
Then we have that.
Well, like, and I spend a lot of my time because I have to be at my desk for a lot of it because I'm one of the help desk guys. So like I have to be there. So there's a lot of times when I'm just scrolling around on Twitch to have something on, So that's, and I'm not necessarily like before this, I didn't necessarily watch a whole lot of Twitch just because like I'm not necessarily like a live content guy. I tend to like more pre-record. I didn't mean to do that. It's fine.
Well, as it turns out, it was actually the smart move.
Yeah.
What with the potion and such.
Yeah, what with the potion and such. But like I'm watching a lot of Twitch now just to have content on. Whereas before I tended to watch a lot of like pre-recorded stuff, and if somebody is scrolling through and like oh that's like oh that's a randomized white too. And I was like, that might be fun to go watch the shenanigans that happen in a
And
randomized.
yeah, sometimes shenanigans happen.
Shenanigans, that happens.
What person says shenanigans?
Do you want me to hand you my gun? That's what happens in that scene.
I remember. I've seen the movie. You're even in that place with all the crazy shit on the walls.
Yeah.
Shenanigans. You guys are talking about shenanigans, right?
Quad super effective, bitches!
It's survival.
I expected that to one shot.
Yeah, we're the same level.
And now you're slower.
Oh no.
What will
He's
you
gonna
do?
sweep all 6 of your Pokemon now that you're slower.
Or Vectos just says no.
Nope.
How does a balloon dodge a razor leaf like that?
Like deflates, like, you know, when you like let go of a balloon, it goes and flies everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what it did.
Okay.
Oh man, what a terrible time to not have my soundboard up.
Oh.
Soon. Oh, did you guys set up your soundboard?
No.
No, Rusty, I made that sound with my face.
Okay.
I know it was so good you couldn't tell.
Okay, so hear me out.
Yeah,
Stockpile over payback. 1, he's not a physical attacker.
he's not.
And 2, Stockpile is finally good in this generation.
Stockpile's not bad.
Well, like, even if I don't, like, necessarily use the swallow or spit up, which I'm not really planning on, just, like,
The defensive buffs are not bad.
yeah, so.
You can think of it like after 1 stockpile, you basically equipped an Eviolite.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I got another badge.
That you did, bud.
Look at that.
Shing.
Shing.
It's also being tracked on our dandy tracker. Thanks, patreon.com/Pokelink.
Now, the badges we do manually
You
track.
do have to manually input the
but
badges, but
that's how long it takes to manually track something.
yeah, it's literally 2 clicks.
Yeah, it's 2 clicks, and I fumbled around in a couple of programs. Like that's literally like what it was. Okay, I got Struggle Bug.
Boggle Strug.
Neat.
I don't think anything you get knows it.
Well, I do have 2 Ghost types and 2 Dark types, and
Unless
2
you messed with TM compatibility somehow.
and I don't believe I did. This
That is one of the settings on the randomizer.
yeah. That's not the first time I have been wrong about what the
Your settings.
yeah. Well, so I was like, do I take a photo or something of these? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to. I made that decision. I don't know why that was the decision I
When
made.
we're streaming them, I try and make sure to have an album on Imager or something.
Well, one I was
We
like,
can refer people to.
yeah, I'm not gonna worry about dealing with that. But I'm like, it might be a fun surprise when I forget what these settings are in like 2 minutes. And guess what?
Did you have a fun surprise when you were trying to catch that Victini?
Well,
Was that
like,
a fun surprise to you, Ian?
well, the funny surprise was when a minute before I had said, I don't think I did that. And then Victini showed his ass up.
You're wrong.
He's like, I heard you were talking shit. And I'm like, fair.
The cool thing about a randomizer is you may very well have another opportunity to catch a Victini.
Technically, yes.
I know on Route 4 north of here, there's Giratinas. Been fighting them. They give a lot of EXP.
They do.
I also fought a billion of them trying to find this goddamn Pidgeotto.
Well, you know, what's a giratina between friends? That's how you pronounce that, right?
Sure. Okay.
Come here, puppy.
Now, I have already been north, so I...
Puppy for you. You don't deserve it, stream.
Damn. So
You
I...
don't always get puppy privileges. If you could just, like, look up puppy anytime, then, you know, what's the point? You gotta kind of, like, tease it.
Yeah. So when I go to... but when I go to Route 4 up here, I have already been on the route, so... that was my Pidgeotto catch.
Yeah, it was.
Though, I might actually be able to go east here.
You will eventually have a Relic Castle catch.
I don't think I can go east yet. But let's see.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Dude's still in the way.
His name is John Railroading.
Who is Mr. Railroad?
Mr. Railroading was my father.
Call me Johnny Trades! Oh. Hey look, plot.
Have we ever figured out why Colress has started appearing in, like, all the games?
He shows up whenever things need to get fused together.
Sure, why don't I just let him look at my Pokemon? Sure.
Yeah. You've got a very confident Absol. It knows who it is.
At least one of us does. No, I'm not gonna walk that statement out anymore.
No, no. Well, you have to think that statistically, some people who went through that goth phase in middle school decided that they wanted to stick with it. Maybe Absol is one of those people.
It's not just a it's not just a phase,
Mom.
Glad we win, you know. But no, I spent an eternity over here trying to find that Pidgeotto.
So you were fighting a bunch of things to get EXP, but you didn't go fight the trainers?
I was worried about doing a thing.
I'm sure you were. Trainers give out more EXP than wild Pokemon.
Yes.
There's a multiplier there.
And honestly, I wasn't trying to grind here. I was trying to catch a goddamn Pidgeotto.
That's all you were. You just happened to get the grinding in while you were doing it.
Well, and once I got the Pidgeotto, I was out. Well, so I went.
See, if you're me, you fight every possible trainer before you go fight the gym leader.
Well, I'm not you, and I didn't want to go north and advance the plot more.
I don't think you can.
And you were the one that like, oh, this area, you're supposed to come here when you beat the gym. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
That is the intended path.
Well, so I did all of my training over where the doctor is in the underground. Just literally ran back and forth in front of him, and whenever I needed a heal.
I should have done all you had Hugh with you, because that heals you automatically, and you get twice the EXP.
I went through and fought all of the trainers while I was doing that. So
But you always want to take advantage of those forced double battle spots. Because they give mad EXP, yo. And free heals.
and free heals. I mean, I did a lot of
I
grinding.
mean, every time I play a sit-up game, I spend like an actual real life 2-3 days in Santaloon.
I got everybody up to 24.
Yeah.
Doing that, and then I went and caught the Absol and the Pidgeotto, and then I spent because to get to the Absol, I needed to finish the plot.
Yeah.
So I went and got the Absol and Pidgeotto and did all of their grinding in front of the doctor.
He slapped you in the mud.
How the fuck is that drill burr faster than Absol?
Well, yeah. What's going on? If if you're ever confused about what's going on, just say, what would He-Man say in this situation? And you go, huh, what is going on? Hey, yay, 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 yay.
Glad that's your...
Well, you know, as your big brother, sometimes I have to give you advice. And I think, what advice do I give? And I try. Oh my God, do I try. I try all the time in this institution.
I'm glad that,
And he prays!
I'm glad that you decided the thing I need to pass on to my little brother is He-Man. That's the thing that Ian needs to know. He-Man. And not even like actual He-Man, just the shitty meme that we made 20 years ago. I'm joking, I know it wasn't 20 years ago, but 20 years ago was 2001, and that hurts.
It's closer to 20 years than not. Your planets is damaged.
Yeah, that happens.
You don't want to damage your planets.
I didn't damage my planets. Other people damaged my planets.
Yep. Oh, you can double your planets.
Yeah.
Double your planets with one neat trick.
Scientists hate him.
That's a mystic water.
Neat. I mean, I don't have a use for it yet, but neat.
Maybe someday.
Hopefully.
At some point, you're going to have to teach something, sir.
And hopefully, it'll be an actual Pokemon. Because at this point, I'm running on, Dark types. Dark types and Ghost types.
And flying types. And
At this rate, my flying type, or my water type will either be a Jellicent or a Pelipper.
and you're running on the power of one good nose.
Hopefully he'll be 4 soon.
Or 4 good gugs.
One good nose equals 4 good gugs. That's the
I'm
conversion
back.
rate.
Welcome back.
Can you hear me?
We
Yeah,
can.
we can hear you back.
Hello. My internet went funky.
Oh,
Did it go funky, 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 funky?
It did not have an echo. Sorry. That would be neat.
Well then, what's the point?
you missed some classic Hughes brother conversations.
It's really not worth repeating. As a matter of fact, it's already disappeared from my brain. I couldn't recreate that conversation if I tried.
Nah, Nathan tried to tell me the thing to do
It
with.
appears in the brain, it goes out the mouth, it does not stay in the brain.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I couldn't recreate the conversation either.
Nothing of value was lost.
You literally gave me life advice.
Nothing of value was lost.
He tried to give me life advice with He-Man.
Oh yeah, I quoted what's going on. I remember those times.
My advice is to live.
Trying to.
And learn.
If you tell me to live and laugh and love, I will punch you in the
No,
throat.
Ian, I'm telling you to live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow.
I couldn't remember where that guy was. And so I was like,
Could live and
Even if
let
Jukes-
die.
well, I was like, I thought I was in his path.
Honestly, you could probably make an entire, lifestyle out of Sonic music lyrics.
Yeah, but is that a lifestyle I want?
It may not be the lifestyle you want. It may be the speed you need.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Please buy my upcoming book, Everything I Need to Know I Learned from Sonic Music.
That was a sick everything I needed to know I learned in kindergarten reference.
Thank you.
I know that because I watched your 8th grade play.
It was my 8th grade play.
And you did a really good job at it, from what I remember.
Yeah.
You were purple.
I did wear purple.
You had a purple shirt.
I did have a purple shirt.
And we had to buy like white Converse and paint the
I was
purple.
supposed to have purple Converse, but it was impossible to buy purple Converse because where do you buy purple Converse in 2005? I don't know, 2006 or something.
No, we moved the summer between.
It was like 2007.
Yeah, it would have been yeah.
But where do you buy purple Chucks?
In Oklahoma, in 2007.
Yeah. So we had to buy normal white, just like pure white Chucks, and then paint them by hand.
I remember. I do remember that.
Because the drama program I was in apparently isn't for poor kids. I don't know.
No, it's not. I was about to name drop
It was real gentrified.
the school we were in, and yeah. No, the school we went to, especially at that time. I don't know if we should be. Did I not fight you?
I don't know. That may be one of those trainers that rebattles you every time you see them. Every so often they're in this game.
Yeah, because.
I think the breeders in this game will rebattle you every time they see you.
Oh, alright. Well.
It's to give you something to grind off of.
Hey, look. It's planets.
Planets.
You know because I'm using dark type moves.
Planets.
Because that's definitely the Pokemon I have out right now.
Planets. When the planets align.
But Nathan, why when I killed with something with planets did Fox in a Box get EXP?
Oh, I don't know, Ian. It's probably a glitch.
Probably. I should go report that to staff.
Yeah, you should report that to Smogon. Every time something like that happens, they have to go, is it Zoroark? And they're like, oh. That Blastoise used Flamethrower. This is a hacker.
Was it Zoroark?
It was Zoroark.
Because Zoroark does get flamethrower.
It does.
It really pisses people off when it uses not What's the
Zoroark does get a kind of weirdly good moveset, doesn't it?
I think it's actually kind of got a little bit of a narrow move pool. But it gets Nasty Plot and, like, Dark Stab and Flamethrower, which is enough. But I don't think it'll ever be, like, super popular at OU. It's always kind of been a niche mon.
Remember when everybody thought it was a legendary?
it did get a lot of its own
It was event exclusive in Gen 5,
Yeah.
which at the time made it the only event exclusive Pokemon that wasn't a legendary. So you can see where the confusion comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't actually have a good, like, way to deal with you.
Teach Fox in a Box legendary, or teach it legendary.
Teach it legendary.
Flamethrower.
So I'm going to throw out the thing that I have that deals with things the best. So, I don't get Sonic Boomed, and...
But you get
You do get paralyzed, though.
Yeah. Fun fact, and this is something I talked about on the r/Pokemon advice thread today. Thunder Wave is the only status move that takes type immunity into effect. based on the type chart.
Really?
Yes, ground types are immune to Thunder Wave because it's an electric move. But you can still use normal status moves on a ghost type, for example. Like you could use Leer on Debongles, or you could hit a flying type, a sand attack. Normally, status moves don't factor in type-based immunities. Now, status moves will still factor in ability-based immunities. So, like, Grass Whistle will activate Sap Zipper. And you can use, like Electrify or Ion Deluge to turn something like Perish Song into an electric move, and that would make things with, like, Motor Drive or Volt Absorb or Lightning Rod immune to it.
I need an answer for Steel types. Real bad.
Steel type's good. This particular battle has a pretty high kill count.
Yeah, I can tell.
Somebody on the thread asked today, why do status moves even have typings? It never comes up.
And you're like, I know.
Actually,
Did he foresight me?
Gear Grunt is a steel move.
It is a steel move, isn't it? Damn it, for some reason I was thinking it was normal. I am in a little bit of danger here.
He's having struggles.
I am.
Did you guys know that Nathan actually doesn't have any problem seeing at all? Those glasses just keep on appearing on his face every time he actualities a Pokemon comment.
Yeah.
And he got tired of taking them off, so he just leaves them on.
Yes.
Nathan does something that, oh, fuck you. That actually...
Sorry.
Well, so Nathan does something that, like, really annoys me, but it's mostly because I can't do it. Like, in the morning, like, he will go, like, get breakfast, and he just, like, won't have his glasses on. And, yeah, I need to heal now. And, like...
Because he hasn't actually somebody about Pokemon yet.
What?
I said you needed to heal about 2 turns ago, but, yeah. That's just me, man.
I wasn't that worried about it. I made a judgment call.
You would have died in a critical hit, but, you know. That's just me.
I went to the wrong one.
You want to do the hip.
I do want to do the hub.
To go back to that, a status moves type can also influence things like Protean. In competitive, Greninja would use Toxic Spikes to turn itself poison, not only to set Toxic Spikes, but to give it a more defensive typing. So some moves it would have survived by being poison type. There's also Conversion and Conversion 2 can factor in a status moves typing, things like that. So there are instances where it matters.
It's fine.
But it's fun to talk about trivia like that.
Good job. Yeah, no, I can definitely see where this fight has a relatively high kill count.
Yeah.
You don't really... I mean, you can get, like, normally, like, in the tunnel, like, you could get, like, a drill burr or something, but...
Or have Tepeg as a starter.
Yeah. But, like, if you didn't, as I was about to say, if you didn't choose Tepeg as a starter,
yeah,
you could get walled off by that pretty easily.
Yeah. But I think you can have, like, the monkey at this point. Actually, I don't know in this game you can.
No, I don't think you can.
Technically, I think you could have a... I don't know.
You're in a sandy zone. There are some ground and rock types that you could probably get.
Yeah.
You have options, but
like
you can definitely have a Growlithe.
Yeah. But steel types.
I think even Magby is in the Burbank complex, depending on the version.
But like steel types are really good. Like at this point, steel is pretty highly considered the best type. I think it is the best type.
The only thing that can really challenge it is Dragon.
Yeah. And that's not and that's because Dragon not necessarily as a type is good. It's just at this point there are not any not good dragons.
Well, part of it is for basically since Gen 5, how competitive battles basically work is that you actually generally sometimes the general strategy, and this is to paint with an incredibly too broad of a brush, you want to do what's called role compression. So you want to create things on your team that have like checks, overwhelm that check, and then you're basically free to sweep. Mm-hmm. And that's the basic battle strategy that most competitive people have been using pretty much since Gen 5. Gen 4 even, really. That's... in Gen 5 especially, dragons were real good at that. Dragon spam was absolutely a viable strategy. Drag mag was really popular back in the day. That's where the combination of dragons and Magnezone
Magnezone was...
And Magnezone has Magnet Pull, so you can trap their Steel type, weaken it enough that your dragons can bust past it.
Yeah.
Basically just bust past it,
yeah.
Yeah. Dragon spam is absolutely a viable strategy, especially in Gen 5.
And
so you see the introduction of a type dedicated to beating dragons after that.
Yeah, that's why Fairy...
and why in Gen 6 you saw a substantial nerf to Steel.
Yeah. And I love
turning Dark type into, and to a certain extent Ghost type, into one of the best offensive typings.
Yeah. Every time the slaves go 5e.
Yeah. So some of those typings that don't necessarily have a lot of super effective, deal a lot of super effective types, but just aren't resisted by much, those can often turn into really good offensive Pokemon. Dragon spam was really good about that. Aegislash in Gen 6 basically got banned for that reason because nobody really resisted Ghost. Normal types have always struggled to make a competitive mark on the merits of their typing alone. That basically leaves Dark as a check.
Yep.
So,
No.
to a certain extent, Psychic did that in Gens 1 and 2. Not a whole lot really resists Psychic.
Well, the best Pokemon in Gen 1 is Alakazam.
The best Pokemon in Gen 1 is Mewtwo.
Yeah, but he's an Uber.
Yes. I wouldn't say that.
Wasn't he considered Uber in that, or did they have Uber?
Uber it did exist, but only Mew and Mewtwo were there.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think the best Pokemon in Gen 1 is probably Snorlax.
The best offensive Pokemon, how about that?
The best offensive Pokemon in Gen 1 is Snorlax.
Really? Okay.
Remember, Amnesia boosts both your offense and your defense.
No, I got it.
Not to say that Alakazam is bad. Alakazam is very good.
Okay.
But
If
you get really deep into the weeds of Gen 1, a good Gen 1 player will tell you there are about 10 viable Pokemon and really about 2 viable teams. There are 4 Pokemon that are like, yes, you basically, any viable Gen 1 team has basically these 4 Pokemon.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
And then 4 Pokemon swapping between those last 2 slots.
Yeah. Just to not get double attacked by super effective grass moves here.
He swaps out the one thing he has that's immune to Sandstorm. Terrible strategy.
I'm the worst.
You think about it, though, that's really not a bad rate for a competitive, because you've got 10 out of 150 Mons.
Yeah.
That's 1/15 of the roster is the top.
Yeah.
That doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to a certain extent, a lot of competitive players almost treat Gen 1 competitive, Gen 1 OU, as almost a solved game. It's not. It's not. There are random elements. But basically, I once read somewhere it's like, The games are basically boiling down to who can accidentally paralyze somebody else with body slamming first. And that sort of changed when they figured out the mechanics of how secondary effects work in Gen 1. In Generation 1, it is impossible to paralyze a normal type with body slam because secondary effects cannot happen to a type of that move's type. So, like, you couldn't use Thunderbolt to paralyze a electric Pokemon. You can use Thunder Wave, but you can't use Thunderbolt. So, that's probably due to a programming oversight. It's not something you really noticed a whole lot, because a lot of time Pokemon of that type are immune to those secondary effects. Fire types are immune to burning anyway, so Flamethrower is never going to burn. Ice types are immune to freezing, so Ice Beam's never going to freeze them, etc. Where it really matters, again, in that Snorlax matchup. But, like, you know, Chansey can't be paralyzed by Body Slam. That was pretty substantial. But it also means that, like, Psychic Pokemon aren't going to get the special drop from Psychic. Which can come in handy.
Yeah.
I'm going to be right back.
Fighting Rich Boy Keegan.
You're a rich boy.
I did not actually know that about the secondary typing effects of Gen 1. I know Gen 1 is actually a little
Weird.
yeah. Well, I think yeah, what he was saying about they think it's, you know, a solved game. I think that has some amount of truth, but again, I don't quite think that it's quite as severe as some of the people talking about it are. This Herdier can probably do some damage if I'm not careful. It's worked up and it might no bite.
It knows Thief.
No.
Oh, no, you know Thief.
I
Never
know.
mind.
That was DeBongle's thief. DeBongle's is the one stealing. But actually, since he worked up, he made his hurting himself in confusion stronger. Because I think how that actually rolls is it rolls what would be like a 40 base power physical move, and that goes on.
Yeah, you just tackle yourself.
Yeah.
However that
However that would
however that works out with your current stats.
So that's why Swagger is as interesting and works as well as it does.
Yes.
And that's why things that get
It tends to be banned in competitive play.
well, that's why things that get like Intimidate Swagger are kind of, you know, it's kind of a double-edged sword. So yes, like you don't double, like, you know, you don't give them the double attack boost, but that also means that they're hurting themselves less with confusion. So, you know, thinking of like something like Mighty Anna, who that's the Pokemon I think of when I think of Swagger, and that's mostly because of Aaron. I think the Gen 3 Dark Elite Four member. I think his name's Aaron. I don't know. I feel bad that I don't remember his name, but I don't. You know, he leads with Intimidate Mighty Anna, and a lot of the time it will Swagger first. But again, once you get over that confusion, you're at, you know, normally you would be at +2 attack. No, I'm gonna get pursued here, and it's not going to feel good. I'm gonna go to E though. Oh, did he not actually pursue? No. Okay, good. That's nice. Because I thought I was about to take a boosted pursuit there. But I will take that. I think I do actually want to tackle. Well, it knew pursuit. It just didn't use it. That's neat. Okay. And finishing this with quick attack. Yeah, there's stuff. The single Pokemon here, or the single trainer Pokemon here, are 22. And that's a little scary, just because. If they get a untimely crit, that can do, as my man Phil Swift says, a lot of damage.
Whomst is Bill Swift?
Phil Swift.
Whomst is Phil Swift?
Phil Swift is the guy that does the flex tape infomercials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he has been memed out for that's a lot of damage. That's him. That's Phil Swift.
Gotcha.
Who I think of the more famous infomercial guys was pretty good. Like, not a jerk. Because I know like the slap chop guys like in prison.
Yeah.
And Billy Mays, rest in peace, has been gone from this world for too long. That man could sell some OxyClean.
And a ShamWow.
Yeah, he was the ShamWow guy as well. But like, that was Billy Mays. He was a good Mays, a good Billy. I keep getting, yeah, I know Air Cutter's got a boosted crit, but like in all of my grinding, it felt like I was getting crit every other, every other battle.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Well, I was also fighting like. I was also grinding on like Giratinas, so I would get like crit. They know Dragon Breath, so I would get crit Dragon Breath, and then they would also paralyze me, and I'm like, God damn it! Just stacking everything up on me. That happened a lot. Okay. This should be the Relic Castle here, I believe. I don't have a Petalil, but I'll take a Bright Powder.
Are Petalil and Cottony the
I think the version exclusive.
unique?
Yeah, I think the version exclusive. They were the double battle I faced earlier. They were in that, and so normally when you see like a double battle like that,
Yeah.
they tend to be version exclusive, like Plusle and Minun and things like that. Yeah, those little girls right there had don't believe I actually went in this one. I feel like y'all are gonna fight. Probably not. Higher than 78? I doubt it.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Although the Mongols might get there.
Well, Absol's is too low.
Oh.
Yeah.
you get a red castle catch yet?
Not yet. This guy wants to see a Pokemon with attack higher than 78. And
You just need to
Absol is
break-
close.
yeah.
You need one level up there, bud.
Yeah. Your little handies are cold.
Yeah. Did you know that 100% of local dogs think it's really freaking cold outside?
Do 100% of local Nathans also think it's really freaking cold outside?
Yeah.
Fight me!
Fight me.
Fight me!
Yeah, that guy is really. He's got the jukes.
There we go.
It's real hard to predict the pattern of a guy walking in a rectangle.
That was impressive.
Well, since I don't know where his rectangle is, Nathan.
That's right, I have to figure out an entire 4 lines. Hey, puppy.
Hi, Crunchy.
Hey, puppy.
Hey, Crunchy Bubby.
Come here.
Oh, this is not the... Nah.
No.
Nah.
Not yet.
Not
You'll
yet.
see him someday.
Someday.
Or go watch a VOD. He's in like half of them.
He's a... If you see Nathan and I, there's a good chance that you'll see a puppy. If you see Nathan and I and that cabinet right there, there's a good chance that you'll see the puppy.
He'll pop up.
Literally.
Yeah, normally kind of in between the both of us.
That's how we do. That's how it be.
Timber! I do need to be a little careful.
Yeah.
Timbers do get
Walk there.
rock throw, and they've got pretty high attack, especially for this area. So
Somebody put a Growlithe in a sport ball. The sport balls are for bugs. Unless you want to put something else in there.
and I guess he did.
Or she. Hashtag feminism.
I guess they did. Fuck your gender binary.
Do you just have a rare candy you could give to your Absol?
No, unfortunately. What is this?
Oh, hey,
Join
it's the top
Avenue.
there.
Fuck this. I don't know what this is, but
Eventually you will have to go through there. But I would get all the trainers kind of over there by Relic Castle first. That also gets you, I think, another 2 catches. Because there's the desert around it, and then Relic Castle itself.
are they
It's
separate?
Ian. It's this game's multiplayer
Desert Resort.
zone.
Okay.
I think this still has the same encounter table. So if you want to mix up the encounter table, you want to go on to the next area.
Okay. I do. Unless I get a...
But it's a desert.
I want... whom do I want up front? I know whom I...
Oost.
I want to paralyze whatever it is that comes out.
Or paralyze even.
Please. Okay, this could very well be a legendary still.
Or it could be a mole.
Ah, motherfucker. This is good. The reason I'm saying...
It's kind of scary.
The reason I'm saying it's motherfucker is I have the worst Pokemon out right now for this. And it is also scary.
It is, especially in sand. It's a good mon.
This is a good mod if I can catch him.
He's banned in this gen.
That's gonna hurt.
And it can raise its attack.
Oh, I'm going to do that now. Good. And I don't have to worry about Debongles losing, getting chip damage to...
the Sandstorm should be canceling out the lefties.
Now, if the Sandstorm would kill him, he still dies.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
It will take another Nightshade plus damage from Fusion, but it will faint to anything more.
Hope you're right. I think this kills it. It didn't.
I know what I'm looking at, bub.
Holy...
Now again, if it hurts itself in its confusion here, you're boned.
Yeah. Holy shit, at this point I do kind of hope it gets itself out of confusion. Yeah, because for once in your life, game, get out of confusion.
Yeah.
It's all coming up Millhouse for you, baby. This is a guaranteed catch. No problem. If you fail here, means you're bad at Pokemon.
You may want to stock up on Pokeballs before you enter the Relic Castle itself.
God.
Ian, you don't want to be bad at Pokemon, do you?
Hey, Rusty. Friend of mine. Someone who I like.
Yeah.
I mean this with all the love in my heart.
I don't think it does.
No, I really do. I love you. But shut the fuck up. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. In the ball!
In the ball!
Hell yes.
Good at Pokemon.
I knew you could do it.
Fuck yeah. I've got one of the better Pokemon.
One of the best non-legendaries, definitely.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, that's the Pokemon they use in the speedrun.
I know. Okay. Rusty. Give me a letter. Or a number or a symbol or whatever.
P.
Nathan.
R.
Go lower. Rusty.
E.
Nathan.
P.
Rusty.
N.
E.
R.
T.
Okay.
L.
Y.
Prep Nerdly.
It's Prep Nerdly.
If it's worth doing, it's worth doing Prep Nerdly.
Okay.
One of these days this is gonna get old. Not today.
I don't know if it will. There's a lot of letters to multiply by themselves. Infinite monkeys and whatnot.
Okay. Now it's as good
Are
a
you
time-
gonna swap out? Oh, probably Forgug.
No.
No?
The one Pokemon on his team that doesn't have a duplicate type.
Yeah, I know. I've already flushed you. I can go past you right here.
But who are you gonna swap out?
He's been a great addition to our team for the entire half an episode he's been here, but Planets. Sorry, buddy. You've been voted off the team.
The guy you're trying to level up to talk to the ruin castle?
I bet when I get a hold of this Excadrill, that it might already have a attack higher than 78. Excadrill is good.
Excadrill real good.
Also, he already knows Metal Claw. That's dope. I've already got Steel Stab.
I wouldn't keep my hopes up for having very good moves at this point.
Yeah, it probably won't, but that's alright.
Yeah, that's it. It's got what it needs.
I say it's got
Dig is nice, especially this early.
Cobra Berry. What does that one do?
I believe that reduces damage from a super effective dark move.
Get might get some use out of that later.
Possibly.
I do have lots of things right now that are
Weak to dark.
Weak to dark. Okay. Okay, so let's look at our new... I didn't actually look at gender, but boy! Yeah, our new boy. Again,
kind of a sausage fest.
I like boys sometimes too, Nathan.
I wish you hadn't said that.
This is the second time he said that. Nathan, this does confirm our... this is a Gen 4 and beyond.
It's interesting that it has it still has the backgrounds.
Yeah, it still has the background art, but not like the sprites.
Yeah, but I think it's literally those are the diamond, pearl, or platinum sprites, or heart gold, soul silver.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
With
got
some tweaking, that could be a real good Gen 5.
Oh, he's got Sand Force. I might have the makings of what is not a terrible in-game sand team. But yeah, no, this is fine.
Excadrill good?
Excadrill good. Also, usable ground stab. Usable...
Dig is a very strong move, especially for this point in the game.
Yeah.
And especially when you're coming up against the electric gym leader.
Yeah, I'm about to roll up to what's her name, Elise or whatever?
Elisa.
You are going to want to keep some rock moves, though, for that Emolga.
I have a 4-Gug.
I have an army. I have a 4-Gug. And you have a Relic Castle catch. Who knows what that could turn into?
I was actually just thinking about that. I don't know. You heard my soft O there, but I'm gonna go get.
You gotta go hoof it all the way back to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get.
Did you actually check your attack stat?
Yeah, it's 62. Which
it needs to be 7 higher, and then you gain no more attack. Just leave it at that level.
If he gets to 69, I might shelve him. That's incredibly a lie. I'm not going to shelve him. Are you fucking kidding me? I am so excited for this. Now, I know I sounded a little panicked when I first saw him.
Yeah.
If I do 10, do I get a...
I don't think in this generation. Later generations you do. But you should still get in increments of 10 just in case I'm wrong.
Fine.
In this generation it's just Pokeballs.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if that had when that gets changed.
In later generations it does.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna go actually into Relic. We're gonna go fight trainers. Gonna go into Relic Castle. Get a catch.
You may want to get the catch before you fight the trainers, just to make grinding a little easier. Grinding something up to team level a little easier.
Yeah, I get it. Fair.
Just
Okay.
a big brotherly suggestion.
Well, last time you suggested me to do something you used all He-Man stuff, so
Yeah.
forgive me if I don't listen.
Well, maybe the real suggestion was in
The-
you the whole time.
It's not the joke I thought you were gonna make there.
Yeah.
You did swoosh me. Good job.
You're welcome.
Maybe the real advice was the friends you can make along the way. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
I like to keep you on your toes.
Thanks. Hey, Drillbur. How you doing, bud?
Actually, if you
Maybe
look-
the real thing that Nathan was going to say was the friends we made along the way.
if you look purely at the type chart, it's actually got the advantage here.
Yeah, because I'm a steel and it's not. Bullshit!
It has Sand Rush. You have
Not-
Sand Force.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
You get power.
Yeah, he gets speed.
It gets speed. But you only get a boost to your steel, ground, and rock moves. It's like a 1.3 times boost. I don't think Sand Force is actually that much of an ability.
I actually probably would have liked to.
It's not a fairy yet, Ian.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what it would do. No, dig was the correct move there, but and I know it was.
I think like in this generation, Dig is 100 base power.
No, it's not. It's not the same as Earthquake. It's like 60.
It's way more than 60. It's at least 80.
Holy shit! It's 80.
Yeah, like I said, I think in later generations it pops up to 100.
Damn. Okay. Holy shit! I've got an 80 base power. I've got an 80 base power stab ground move right now.
Dig's good.
Holy shit!
With the drawback that it's a 2-turn move that can you'll deal double damage by getting taken or getting hit by either Earthquake, Magnitude, or Bulldoze.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful later.
Especially you, because you're a Steel type, and that's super effective damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Earthquake eventually. And Earthquake is.
It's not something you can use thoughtlessly, but especially for this point in the game, and especially in game, not in a competitive scenario, it's a good move.
Dig Machine Go Burt.
You may want to go ahead and knock that nurse out though, to get yourself some healing.
Hey, lady. Man, I have an extra drill. What did...
Yeah, well, she's got a Cleffa, so you know, get fucked.
I'm about to. Extra drill's gonna kill this child.
Well, Ian, I think that's entirely up to you.
The baby.
She sends out Cleffa. I sent out a fucking murder drill.
Wow, you preponderantly killed that Cleffa.
That is, in fact, all of what happened.
Hey, Ian, can you do me a favor and safety save?
Hey, Nathan.
Yeah?
Yes. Hey, Nathan.
Yeah?
Also, don't tell me what the fuck to do.
I didn't tell you to. I asked if you could do me a favor. You could have said no.
I could have. And I thought about it just to... You know.
Fuck the police.
Yeah, but... For you. You alone. Worth a shot.
You do have an eye to find her.
Yeah, I do. You're right. Am I going the right way?
It's kind of till you left.
No fucking...
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
Gotta beat this guy in his purple shirt.
Pretty sure this is a female, but I could be wrong.
Oh god, guys, we're trending.
Are we?
Oklahomans.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Do you want to know why?
It can't be for anything good.
It's not the worst news ever. People are shitting on James Langford.
As we should.
So James Langford fucking talked about the fact that he ended up actually voting to certify the
After the insurrection.
yeah, after the insurrection.
You know,
And,
a thing apparently you have take backsies on.
yeah. Yes, I know that I'm about to get mummied. That's fine.
Are you my mummy?
Actually, I'm probably... That's not fine. Well, good. Still, you guys. That definitely means that I don't kill with another Menaclaw here.
No, after you're losing Sand Force and getting burned, probably not, bub.
Yeah. Fuck it, whatever ye.
Yeet.
But he also had a pretty tone deaf apology.
To North Tulsans.
Yeah, to very specific.
AKA Black Tulsans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Jesus.
yeah. Yeah, there's a pretty tone deaf apology to are you fucking kidding me?
Burn the bird.
God damn it. Fuck you, Yan Mask.
And some fried chicken there. You see what I did?
Fuck yes, I'm going to give you hone claws.
Better than Fury Swipes.
Get the fuck out of here, Fury Swipes. But yeah, he had a pretty tone deaf apology to black constituents. He's like, I didn't mean to offend you by only putting doubt on states with the majority black votes that I wanted thrown out. I didn't mean to offend you. And
the I'm sorry you're offended.
well, he does actually say that, hey, I was, blind to this. And so he does a little better than the
I'm sorry you're offended.
I'm sorry you're offended, but only just, and it's still pretty terrible.
You know, when the bar is that low,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you can fumble across it.
Yeah, I saw that item there. I just kind of want to do the thing.
Yeah, get you a man's.
I'd like not a man's, actually. If I could get a not male Pokemon, that would be fine. But it is potentially Meganium.
If you can catch it.
If I can catch this, God, Jesus Christ, can I get some?
Straight out the Pokemon Snap trailer into your party.
I haven't actually watched the Snap trailer.
Really?
I need to. Okay, this is a risk. Good. That'll be annoying to try to catch it, but good. I didn't want to take whatever, Razor Leaf or whatever.
I was gonna say, it probably gets like Razor Leaf at this point.
Yeah. And while that is going on I probably think I want. Yes, because you're holding an Eviolite. Survivability.
It does have some survivability. I think the worst thing it could possibly know at this point is Body Slam.
That would not be fantastic.
Yeah, which wouldn't tickle,
but yeah. No.
Meganium was my favorite starter for a long time.
Yeah. No, I really like Meganium.
Not because it was good.
Meganium, I really like it. And it's going to crit, because of course it is.
He did call it.
It's really good at
oh, fuck you.
setting screens.
Were you literally going to say that?
That was incredible.
You may want to throw a ball here just before it heals itself.
Yeah. Because a crit off of Twister will kill, I think.
I don't think it'll kill.
I don't think it'll feel pleasant.
No, but you're paralyzed and low-ish. And if it
One ball
after this...
Got real close. That's mostly just when you finally get it down to a catchable range, you only have so many turns before it heals itself.
Yeah.
Now you know what its 4 moves are.
Yeah, I do.
So has anybody been able to determine if Snap is multiplayer?
I don't think they've said anything to that effect.
Because it's coming out in like 2 months, right?
It was like April, I think.
Well, it's like real soon.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be streaming that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Originally, at some
You
point,
heard it
I
here
want to
first.
stream the original too. But we'll have to figure out how to get my N64 working before I do that.
We think we've got a decent way to do it.
You guys might need to pop on over to my house and pick up your
Thingy.
stuff.
Yeah. God damn it.
That may be a thing that waits until.
After COVID.
Yeah.
I should have thought about it when I drove over there the other day and brought your Wii and
I don't think we would ever used it before.
convert
Scott.
you. Well, not the Wii, but the converter, so that you could get your N64 set up and we could do Snap.
But I still need to buy the stuff for it, and I'm not even sure my N64 works anymore. It
Should.
should.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
should.
I don't know that you need to buy anything. The converter you
used it
use
in
for
the-
the Wii.
I would need to buy a separate cord from the N64 to the converter.
Yeah.
Because remember when we did the Wii, we had the one with 3 prongs. We need to get the one with 5 prongs.
Okay.
Get in the ball, get in the ball, get in the
There we
ball!
go. That's a plant.
That is a fucking
You
plan.
did it. You got a big green dinosaur.
Yeah, we did.
And his name is...
Oh,
John Cena?
don't. No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
This is my Pokemon. This is like the one of the only times I'm going to pull this. No.
Okay.
Rusty. Letter.
J. No. I'm kidding.
You were a thin fucking ice.
Let's go with M.
Go to others. See that little like sun right there, next to the little snowman. I wanted to have a little bit of sunshine in his name.
All right, Rusty.
L.
Do you want uppercase or lowercase?
Lowercase.
Okay.
A.
D.
Tips Fedora Meganium. You gotta hit Y. You can't not hit Y.
Actually, can we just undo it and do Meganium?
No. You brought this hell upon yourself.
Okay, end.
God damn it, I'd let you name something Milady. God fucking damn it, did I let that happen?
It could have been John Cena.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I've already vetoed this once. Do I do it again?
Isn't that the risk with veto power?
You're almost challenging us to do something worse.
I didn't mean to fight this person, but that's fine. Ooh, she's got a Magby.
Ooh.
I've got a 4-gug. Gug said Rock Blast. Oh, Flame Burst. I forgot that was a move. Not only did he crit, but I missed. I missed again! 90% accuracy move, guys.
Yeah, but it's also a rock move. It's almost guaranteed to miss on principle.
What with it being rock and such?
It's fine.
You got a Rostberry.
Thanks.
Do you know which real life berry a Rostberry is based off of?
No, Nathan, tell me.
It's a
Rost
strawberry.
Is an anagram of straw.
I didn't know that already.
And if you look at it, it's like a photo negative picture of a strawberry in that it's blue.
Yeah, it does just straight up look like a blue strawberry.
Blue Strawberry is my band's name.
Blue strawberry sounds like one of those words that you shouldn't Google.
Why the
Any
fuck are
kind
you
of
on
blue
this show?
fruit.
Why do we let you be here? Why is that a decision that we've made?
That's something you're gonna have to ask Rusty.
Why do we keep making that decision? You would think that we'd learn. After all the shit you've said. All the things you made me think about. But no. Because we're kind, Nathan. That's why you're here.
The things we're doing to our viewers are not kind.
Fucking God. I forgot I had that button.
Did you?
Yeah, for a second I did. I was like, why am I going slower than I have been?
Now you're going slightly faster than perhaps you otherwise would.
And I will take slightly faster. Not this time.
Not this time.
You won't stop me this time. I say like a villain.
Harvey did. Can he be trusted?
Okay. So we're gonna go, and the end of this is gonna become just a bit of a grinding sesh. We're gonna go back and beat all of the trainers and all, and
With your new friends.
with my new friends. That does raise a point.
Somebody's got to leave the team if you want to put that Meganium on it.
Yeah, they do. Sorry, Vectos, but
Both of its types are redundant.
both of its types are redundant.
You may want to double check them and make sure you pull the item off them. I don't think either of them had an item, but
I don't believe I had one on there, but I will check now that you've got me like, oh, but do they?
and now you know how my brain works.
Nathan, my brain does that all the fucking time. You don't have a... You don't have a
You're not special.
stranglehold on double checking
Your
yourself.
neuroses.
Yeah. I really like both of these Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I've used both of them recently. So,
With that, and they have redundant types.
yeah. Not
Especially when you're doing a randomizer run like this, you're going to have instances where you're going to go, oh, I really want to use this, but...
yeah. Well, and not that I haven't used a fucking Pidgeotto before.
In Unova.
Yeah. And I specifically haven't used a Pidgeotto in Unova.
I'll admit, you do kind of have a little Johto thing going on in that bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at a boy.
Oh wow, your Milady has some catching up to do.
Look,
Yeah. Razor Leaf. But that's... I love having Reflect.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad moveset for the way you should be using your Meganium.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of fat there for a little bit, which is fine.
Yep.
But your team is kind of on the fat side, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Speed, not
And
necessarily.
it's good because it means survivable.
It's never a bad thing in a Nuzlocke.
Speed, not necessarily a stat I have leaps and bounds in, but
Yeah. Well, it's not like you don't have speedy offensive Pokemon between your Excadrill, your Zoroark, and your Pidgeotto. But you also have some defensively oriented Pokemon.
yeah.
So, as a matter of fact, you're kind of balanced in between.
Yeah, I'm actually
I would say the Pidgeot line actually kind of leans to the.
defensive.
It's kind of supposed to be an all-rounder.
Yeah.
None of its stats are especially stellar.
But they're decent.
But
It's just really good.
Yeah. But it's kind of supposed to be the more reliable foil to offensive mons like Fearow and Dodrio.
Okay, I haven't actually gone south here. I'm going to go south
There's
here.
a little bit there, not much.
No. Yeah.
Just a little sand
Oh.
pit. Or maybe a hidden item in there or something.
Oh.
Could have had a trash bag.
Hello, sir. This is not a good match not a good first match for Milady there.
Nope.
I kind of do want a sack of shit. I had a sack of shit die one time. It was really sad.
It was.
I like its teeths.
It does kind of have the little chompy mouth. It does have the kind of chompy mouth. Chompy mouth.
Bye, bitch.
Hey, you guys!
Did you know that Prepernertly is coming at you straight from the underground?
Hey, Nathan.
Yeah.
You named that.
Prepernertly.
Why can't you say its name preferably?
He's got a valid question. Why can't you say his name?
I can say his name. Preparation H.
Oh, no.
I do. So, I have gotten a lot more tight balance on this team now. That's
Ian just moves on.
yeah. Rusty, what the fuck am I supposed to do with a Preparation H joke?
Give that soft sand to Prep Nertly right now.
Doing that.
That boy is going to hit like a truck in this sandstorm. I don't care if it's like Tangrowth. It's gonna die.
But seriously, no, what the fuck am I supposed to do with a Preparation H joke, Rusty? I have not good options there.
I don't know, riff on it.
Yeah, you riff on it. Come on.
No!
Dance,
No!
monkey, dance. Which you can do comfortably after you've taken your preparation.
God damn it! Oh, god damn it, I knew it! God damn it.
As a streamer, you should be prepared to make any kind of joke.
Yeah.
Maybe there are lines I don't want to cross.
Have options listed A through H.
Do I need to prepare for H?
Yes, of course. Can you beat this cute, adorable little boy?
I love Sandile.
It's intimidated you. The Crocodile line is so fucking cool.
I love...
Everybody loves the Crocodile line.
They're good.
All my homies love the Crocodile line.
Fuck have I already missed in this fight? Jesus Christ.
I'm not being contrarian. I have actually not ever really been a fan of crocodile.
If you like, there was a meme a while back where everybody did like their favorite Pokemon of the type.
Yeah.
And just about everybody had crocodile in either like ground or dark.
I love Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Really?
Yeah. Crocodile's fucking cool.
I love, like, they're fucking cool.
If you want to see why I love my Crocodile, you should go read my White Nuzlocke.
I also used a Crocodile in my first playthrough of I think I had Black.
Yeah. But no, you get your first Moxie Sweep and it's like drugs.
You're like, oh.
Yeah. This boy's a monster. He's going to eat your team.
I didn't know this could feel like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're just like, oh, this is good stuff.
I've already fought you, so I don't have to worry about fighting you again. I'm going to heal. But no, and, like, he's got some of the best offensive typing.
It's real scary.
You're just like, oh, this is what this is.
Yeah.
And again, Moxie, good.
Moxie good. It doesn't have a bad ability.
No.
Anger point's kind of
It's fine. You had a pretty successful doubles team around Anger Point.
Well, yeah, but I would intentionally proc Anger Point, and the moves that auto crit are super effective on Crocodile.
Yeah. We talked about that team before.
Yeah.
You want to? It was like a Articuno, right?
Yes. The premise of the team was I was using a Articuno that was EV'd in such a way that it was just 1 speed point faster than my Tauros. I would use Frost Breath to crit the Tauros and activate Anger Point, and then try and sweep them with Rock Slides.
And so, explain to the people who probably don't remember what Anger Point does.
Anger Point gives you a plus 12 boost to your attack every time you are hit with a critical hit.
So that
You can be at the absolute minimum your attack, get a critical hit, and you will be automatically moved to the maximum.
yeah, and Tauros hits,
Tauros has a high attack.
and so yeah, and then you start doing, I don't know, you probably had like return or something on it.
Probably. I don't know.
Like probably return, rock slide, earthquake,
Something like that.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Yeah.
Tauros set.
But yeah, it was Earthquake, Rock Slide, I think it was, probably just Return. And yeah, it hit like a truck. That team was actually based on, I made it as part of a tournament where we had to build teams themed around NPCs in the games, and that team was themed around Greevil, the final boss in Pokemon XD.
Which, again, we will get to at some point on.
We will be playing that on stream at some point.
Could have had a Pansage. I'm not disappointed by how that turned out.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have had a real grass type.
You just keep saying shit. Like, the words you say are just bad. Like,
I do say them specifically to make you angry.
It's impressive how bad the words you say are. Like, you're picking the worst order.
Have you considered Monkey, though?
Well, Monkey, valid point. Valid point in its direction. Bad stats.
Monkey.
Bad stats.
Monkey.
Monkey with bad stats.
It is Monkey, though.
It's Monkey, though.
I need you guys to hear this letter.
Is it H?
Dear neighbors, I hope this note finds you well. I feel like it is my duty to inform you that because our son, Chris, successfully accomplished his grade goals for the semester, that he is getting the drum set that we promised him. With that said, he will be practicing daily between the hours of 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., which sounds like a very long time, but he is very passionate. Trust us that we are going to be just as annoyed as you. Truthfully, we did not expect him to pull off the 3.7 GPA or higher goal, but the fucker pulled it off, lol. Anyway, please reach out to us if the noise ever becomes too unbearable. Here's some tequila to help bear the pain. Please call anytime. The things we do for our kids, lol.
I do like the energy of calling your kid a fucker. after he gets a 3.7 GPA.
The fucker pulled it off, lol.
Well, like you see, like he's so excited to bring home his report card to you, and in your mind you're like, the fucker did it, huh?
This is the thing is like, how can you not be on the kid's side there?
Yeah, no, like
you can hear through that story all the blood, sweat, and tears that kid put into because he wants to drum so bad.
Yeah, like no, absolutely, like that kid is awesome.
Yeah. And like, if you're at the point where you're getting GPA scores like that, you have to know, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to know that the reason they don't want you to do this is because they know it's going to be annoying. So, factoring all that in, you must have a passion for it.
Yeah. Like... Now, I wonder what type of drum set they actually got him. Did they get him, like, an actual drum set, or did they get him, like, an electric drum set? Well,
keep in mind that they had the disposable income to buy him not only an expensive drum kit, but all of their neighbors a nice bottle of tequila.
He didn't say it was nice.
Yeah, but all your neighbors.
Even a dirt cheap bottle of tequila is going to be like $10. That's like, call it $80 just to throw away on a dumb joke razzing on your fucking kid.
No, I super appreciate the like that's good.
Yeah.
Like, good on the parents, good on the kid.
Yeah, let's be honest. If you're buying booze for your neighbors, you don't want to be like cheap about it.
Yeah, no, like, if I was going to buy booze for my neighbors, absolutely. Yeah. Unless they were bad neighbors. And that I would buy...
Well, even then, you still want to kind of flex with your hooch.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that should be fun. Yeah. All of the... fucking...
Got a Fun Fest mission.
Okay, I know that says Fun Fest, but that's not what I read at first. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just get? Because I'm fucking dude.
Now, in this game, they did actually. This was the generation they actually introduced the name filter. Mm-hmm. So, like when you're trading stuff on the GTS, you can't put in a profane name. Can't name your character anything profane.
Yeah.
That name filter is not on Join Avenue.
Oh.
So you can name your Join Avenue whatever you want.
You can name it Dix.
Actually, I believe when I was playing... Because I was in college when this game came out. And so when I was playing with my buds, we did name it Big Dick Avenue.
Gets the
this was also the game because we went to the release and we got it and we came home. I got the last one. I was actually planning on buying White 2, but White 2, but I got Black 2 because they would run out. So I got the very last cartridge. But we got there and just after I got my Pokeballs. It was like the third encounter after I got my Pokeballs. It was a shiny Purrloin. And so I had my little Snivy, and I was like, okay, I'm down to one Pokeball. It's just over half. If you can do one tackle for me and get it lower enough, I want to make sure I catch this thing. And wouldn't you know it got that critical hit and killed that shiny Purrloin. And all of my friends were standing behind me watching. He was like, I found a shiny Purrloin! And all they kind of crowded around me. And it was top 10 anime betrayals.
That's top 10 anime betrayals material. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm sure you've got a shiny Purrloin now.
I do not.
Yeah. I'm laughing because he's got, like, I don't know, 400 shiny Pokemon. Give or take. Now, this doesn't include the shinies that he's got in-game, which is at least a box full.
Oh, no, I'm not looking up my shinies.
No. Oh, I thought you were looking up how many shinies you had.
Oh, no. I don't want to take the time to count all that.
Fuck off.
Did you feel that that subtle flex Nathan just did there? 'Cause I did.
That was not a subtle flex.
Yeah, so it was a train wreck.
All right, it's about 8:56, and I've battled all the trainers here, so
Currently, there are no shiny Purrloins on the GTS.
darn. So at this point, I think we're just gonna go ahead and call it, just to be done here.
Yep.
So we got some new boys.
You do.
And they are all
Exclusively boys.
Me and the boys. So anyway, so yeah, that's gonna do it for us today. Join us back on Sunday. Nathan and friends are at
We're
least
gonna be playing the Monster Hunter Rise demo.
At least for a little while.
We might swap back to Monster Hunter World after that, but
Yeah.
we're gonna be hunting some monsters, boys.
There's gonna be monsters to be hunted, and then Rusty. Are we doing
Yeah.
Tuesday?
I believe Tuesday we will be starting my mono ghost run.
Ooh, ghosties.
Ghosts
Or should I say, boo?
on Booze Day.
And then
That's clever, Rusty.
I might also grab a beer and have a double entendre for Booze Day.
That'd be like a triple entendre.
And then on Wednesday, Nathan comes back with his Pokemon Red Stabless.
Yep.
We do not stab things in that run.
Nope.
And then next Friday, I will be back with the next episode of this with a stronger plant and a stronger mole and stronger everything.
Stronger soul.
So if any of that sounds interesting, please join us. We like having people around.
I do.
Remember to stay safe out there. World still sucks.
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask. I don't know.
Be excellent to each other.
Yeah, be nice to people. Jesus Christ. Also,
Be nice to Jesus Christ. That guy's had it rough.
Okay, whatever. So yeah, be nice to people. Take care of yourself. Don't go out unless you have to. I don't know.
Save your game. Goodbye.
Save your game. Bye.